Welcome to Breslov Insights. We're reading Rebbe Nachman's advice. We're on Covenant. 32. Sexual temptation is the main test in life. It is sent as a challenge to refine us. When you are subjugated to this test, it puts you in a type of exile. You should cry out to Hashem, scream and cry out to Him over and over again, like a woman in labor who cries out from the pain of her contractions. 70 times she cries out. You must do likewise, and cry out to Hashem again and again until He takes pity and helps you to strengthen yourself and break your desire. New ideas and new perceptions will be born within you. The secret of Torah, which before were guarded, will now be unveiled for you. The greater the determination with which you stand up to the trial, the greater the revelation you will receive in Torah in devotion to Hashem. You will be able to see the 70 faces of the Torah. 33. The tikkun for immoral fantasies is to say the words of the Shema. O hear Hashem, Lord our God, the Lord is one. The phrase which it follows, blessed be the name of His glorious kingdom forever and ever. The 6 Hebrew words of each of these 2 lines adds up to 12, corresponding to the 12 tribes of Hashem. By saying these words, one attaches his soul to the 12 tribes and separates it from the mixed multitude who went up with the children of Israel from Egypt. The Erev Rav stems from the harlot woman, the wicked maid, and this is the source of sexual lust, which is the root of all evil character traits. 34. When one merely has a straight thought or fantasy, it is sufficient to say that these 2 verses we have mentioned, but certain people are plagued with immoral fantasies all the time. They find that they cannot rid themselves of it. In this case, they must bring themselves to tears when they take on the yoke of heaven. They must literally weep as they say the words, Hear, O Israel, and blessed be the name of His glorious kingdom. 35. The level of religious perception that a person can attain depends on the degree of purity he achieves. It is a fundamental principle that one can only comprehend the words of the tzaddik if he first purifies himself. Immorality leaves a blemish in the mind. Not only will one fail to understand what the tzaddik is saying, he is also in danger of putting the wrong interpretation on the words. He can easily stumble if he follows the crookedness of his heart and accepts this distorted logic of the doubts with which his head is filled. 36. Sexual temptation can literally make a person go out of his mind. This is why the medical authorities have written that castration is a cure for madness. 37. Once one breaks his sexual desire, he can easily break all other desires. This is why the tikkun for sexual impurity is called tikkun klali, the comprehensive tikkun. The further a person is from the sexual desire, the closer he comes to radiance of Torah. The opposite is also true. This explains why, before a person can receive a new revelation of Torah, he is first tested in the crucible of this passion. If he stands up to the test and breaks his desire, it is like breaking the shell which proceeds the fruit, and he will be worthy to receive the revelation. 38. Be careful not to listen to the words of a person who is wicked and also intelligent. The mere words themselves can arouse sexual desire. They are laden with poison and enter the very body of which the one who hears them. 39. One who abuses the covenant will have will taste of bitter waters, the waters of impurity, and the seed of uncleanliness. He will be unable to pray with fervor of total devotion. He will never taste the sweetness of the words of prayers. The offering he brings, his prayer, will be eaten by a dog. His prayer will be bitten, a double-edged sword, hell. But when one guards the covenant in purity, his prayers are sweet waters, the waters of purity, the seed of holiness. As the words emerge from his lips and enter his ears, their sweetness passes into his very bones, and his prayer flows out with fervent passion. As it is written, all my bones declare, Lord, who is on thee? Then lion comes and consumes his offering. Thanks, and we'll continue tomorrow.